well, my father worked for TWA, so I traveled a lot. So I went to Europe 5 times before I got out of college, just for 1 week, 2-week vacation type things. And then graduated from college, went to work, got really depressed, and took off for Europe again. I was married at the time, traveled for, I thought I was going to go just for a few months, went for 13 months, and during that time, we heard about these amazing flights from Germany that would go down and you'd get your hotel and breakfast and everything, though nobody stayed in Nairobi all the time. And so at the time I rented a car and drove a Volkswagen over to Mombasa, down to Tanzania and the Ngorongoro crater. You go down into the crater in your vehicle, and something happened, it stopped working, and so I was stuck in the bottom of the Ngorongoro crater. Now this is where the Leakeys were, old Mr. Leakey. And he wasn't there with the Leakey camp because he had been stung by African bees, so he was off to a hospital somewhere. But the Leakey camp helped us get out of there, pulled us out. But at the time we were stuck down at the bottom of the gorge. I don't know if they were Maasai, so I may be wrong on what group it was, but their hair was, you know, here, the men, and red all over, and they came walking through with their spears, with their cows. So when the cows went past us, then all of a sudden we heard these things come flying and ram into the car, and finally time we saw one, it was a dung beetle about the size of a silver dollar. And so they were following the cows, the dung beetles. So why the warriors were going through with their cows, they took their spear. I had long, kind of curly Q hair, and they just sort of lifted it up, and I thought, oh my, I'm gonna lose my hair, or maybe my head, I'm not sure which. So, they just were intrigued by my hair. So, that was the end of that until I got back to top of the Ngorongoro crater. But the sad thing was, because the car broke down, I didn't get to see the Serengeti, which is why I was on that whole big loop.